Hey everyone! Hey, how's it going? How's everyone do? Oh. that that sounds like fucking a real joy, Bethran. Damn, dude. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry I'm a little bit late starting, I was gribbling in Hunt. Domed a man at about 350 meters. I think he will not be very happy. Then I stole their bounties and I left. Like a real fucking turd. That was quite funny. Very proud, thank you, thank you. I gribbled maximum. I was hoping to get 2 kills actually, because I got an alert that someone had tripped on my concertinas as well, but alas, they must have survived. A bit of a tragedy. I was just playing a bit of a menace. Ugh. I'll give our peeps a few minutes to get in before we start. Wouldn't want anyone to miss the excitement now, would we? Goodness me, no. That would be tragic. Coconut chocolate? What? What? Bounty? Oh no, no, I don't like bounty. Fuck that. I leave all the bounties. Well, when I ate chocolate anyway, I left all the bounties for one of the guys on my team. He loves them. I was like, yeah, John, you can have all these. Fuck it. Do you know what? I was in the neonatal intensive care unit this morning, next to some very, very, very unwell babies, and I thought my day couldn't possibly get any worse. But alas, here we are. Never count it out before it happens. Of course, I'm joking. There's obviously the poor babbies were in a bit of a bad way, and I certainly hope they all get much, much better. Hey, Rogue. Alright, so I'll hit continue and see where I parked ourselves anyway. Maybe they'll actually have some stuff happen tonight. That'd be quite good. Could you imagine? Wait, did I just drop in? Does it spawn you above the ground so it drops you in? I think it must do. Alright, what have I got on me anyway? We just started this appointment. We're so far into the game, surely it gets interesting soon? I certainly hope so. Oh, I mean, we joke a little bit, but I mean, there was, what was it that happened last time? Fuck, I can't remember. Stealth men, I mean, the stealth men don't count, obviously. But there was, shit, what did happen? Oh, plot happened, right, we got to the surface, and then the girl that we don't like, that suddenly trusts us, that we shouldn't be trusting, that trusts us now. We got to the top, and then we all fell down. Now plot's going on. Oh, Emmy, I meant to say thank you, by the way. I meant to message you earlier, I forgot. Good Smile Company are sending me a new head for Megara. They were really, really cool about it. Good shout on that. Thanks for that. Now we're in the Undercity. God, you know what? You know, I don't play World of Warcraft anymore, but you know what? I'd install it over playing this. Fuck me sideways. Honestly. They just built the prison built on the first try's burial ground, I guess. They built on top of the pet cemetery, yeah. Gotta be quiet, don't want to upset the locals. But I was being so quiet. Hey Morgan, thank you very much for the 34. That's one of the Ludus mumps next to 69. Thank you very, very much.
That was close.
Nah, it wasn't. It was a cutscene. Cutscenes don't count as being close. Thank you, Morgan. Much appreciated. I hope you're doing well with yourself. Hello, Noble. Yeet. I said yeet. I said yeet. Oh, why not? Okay, there we go. Stop talking to yourself. Caution. Oh no. We're in tunnel 3A. Of course, we have no real context of where we are because there's no maps. So we're just kind of moving through set piece to set piece, I suppose. This looks highly uninteresting. Should we grab this? A pristine energy converter. That's 1,000 credits. I love 1,000 credits. Who here loves 1,000 credits, everyone? Hands up, please. Who is enjoying getting credits? Oh, the penis monster. We love 1,000 credits. Yeah! Have they seen me? I don't think they have. It's time for Sleth. Septopia, thank you very, very much for the 4 months. Thank you very, very much. I'm glad you love the credits as much as I do. Much, much appreciated. There's 4 of them. Are they actually coming this way? That'd be a no then. Casual Suffering Wednesday, my favourite. You're trying to figure out what game to give me. One that will thoroughly erase the sins of David Cage. There is no erasure. The sin is stained on us all. Do you like my stealthing there, by the way? I was extremely quiet, as you could tell. These guys don't hear too well, do they? They don't do anything too well, honestly, Lactose. They do not achieve anything. Wait, what are we getting? Wait, who's getting some? I can't be the only wizard here, damn it. Oh, wait, there's an explosion. I think if you got into combat here, that shit would happen. I keep forgetting, to be fair, Morgan. I need to remember. Anyone who has the misfortune of having to message me on any platform will tell you I'm terrible for not only responding to messages, seeing messages, or accepting friend requests. It's nothing personal, I promise. I'm just a shitter.
Mission log supplemental. Dr. Yoon reporting. They came out of nowhere. Killed Sandy and Lauren.
Oh no.
They must have escaped from Artist.
Oh no.
Trapped for decades, evolving, adapting.
Evolving to what? Being worse? That's not evolving. That's threshold kind of evolving.
Contacted Mahler. Requested immediate evac. I just hope she sends help soon.
No one's coming to help you. The plot is too bad down here. I think occasionally we just get the penis tax, don't we? Where the penis gets us. Oh look, it's the penis tax. I assume you can shoot them if you're quick enough, if you know where to look. Right, let me pick up my oh, my health injectors are full. That will simply not do. Hey, Top Hat. Ewan or Yoon? Maybe he's forgotten his own name. I can believe it. It's true. I have terrible double standards, Noble. I'm an absolute degenerate. Is this another penis? Could have been. I took executive action to deal with the cock. No head allowed. Noble, I got the bunny though. Did you see it? The bunny's over there. It's actually quite big. It's very floofy. Thank you again. The bunny is very cute. I have a terrible headache today, so that kind of works. What the fuck? Hey! Where's my goddamn item? Oh, whatever. Whee! Carry light. Why? What could possibly be down here that has any problem? Oh, it's a spitter. E. Why can't I not stealth this guy? Oh, sorry. I wasn't allowed to stealth that one. I think he needs help, everyone. I think he's stuck. I'll help him out. Come here. Sorted. Don't want our poor buddy to get stuck, do we? Oni-chan, my decaying blind ass is stuck in a wall. You couldn't help get me unstuck with your penis, could you? Don't worry, I'm here to rescue you.
Lewd.
I tried Grim Dawn once, but I never really got too far with it. I do need to try it at some point. Can I stealth this man? Yes. This man is allowed to be stealthed. How many guards lost their eye to random wall spike? All of them. Every single guard here is blind. That's why these monsters are blind. Fact. Deepest lore with Halloween. Come on, let's be honest. You're not here for the actual story, so we might as well make up something that's better. There's another blind gribbler here. Should I just start a fucking fight so we get something interesting happen? Or is it funnier to exploit the AI because they're absolute baddies? You know what's better than 1,000 credits? Pushing E on a fucker. E, 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 E. E? Okay. E banned then, I guess. Why? I got swizzed. He's gonna evolve into the... Oh, never mind. Sort of. 1, 2, 3. Wait for it. The most annoying thing is that the because of the automatic lock-on, the automatic lock-on's really is actually surprisingly unhelpful. Hooray! Oh, I got my health back. Let's go. A D A D A D. Finding set piece isn't a generic rundown industrial corridor. No, it's just like a rundown hangar, I suppose. With spikes on it! I love spikes. Don't you, Mr. Grip? I'm out of goo. Alright, she's old fashioned with them. I thought I had a thingy. Oh no, he's grabbing me. I had to push E! 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 What's the Halloween judgment of this game so far? It is bad with a capital B. This game is so sad, it makes my, like... Oh. I'm gonna get a evolve on here, probably. This game makes me so sad, I'd actually be rather watching that Full Metal Alchemist episode with the dog. Actually, this game is so sad, I'd rather watch the Full Metal Alchemist live action fucking movie. That's better. That's better. Full Metal Alchemist live action. Yes, if you can believe it or not. 24 credits. How much is that? What about the openings of John Wick? That is quite sad, actually. Okay. Would I rather cry of fear? No. No, it's not that sad. Eggwood. Eggwood. Will you come play Callisto Protocol with me, big brother? Mr. Tucker, why do you have that on your Steam account? I have no idea what I'm doing in this room. I think I'm just binning these guys one by one. I think they just need binology. What about Helix? I would genuinely rather watch Helix than play this. I would genuinely rather watch Helix. But only one episode, mind. So that's only an hour long then. Oh no, I need a key code. Gosh. Let's go find the key code. They're coming out of the wall. Jacob would definitely fall for the random microwave. Seriously. Jacob's just a shitter. It's quite funny. I think their AI is telling them that I'm nearby, so they kind of rotate a bit, but they're not allowed to do anything. So. What's that action? Oh, was that for Grim Dawn? I've got 17 credits, 22 credits. I love picking up garbage off the floor. Okay. So where do we reckon? We gotta find this, Oh, we can go through here, can we? I actually really like the original 28 Days Later. Why did I accept Omicron on Steam? Because I know you want me to play it. I know you're such a big fan of David Cage games, I must get through them all. So we can play it together. And I can dedicate the run to you.
Make a selection.
Make a selection. I wish to sell my trash. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I lied to you all. It's 200 credits. It's 200 credits, I'm a fraud. I'm so sorry. I have 7 healing items. Yeah, that's probably fine. It is a good thing the Undercity has stores. It doesn't make any logical sense that it'd be able to upgrade like modern equipment, but who gives a fuck about immersion when you can have tech trees? What do I even want to do? Do I want to grow my wacky stick? Problem is the upgrades to my wacky stick are really expensive, and I don't quite care enough to save my money. So I might just increases the launch strength. Let's do that. Come back when you get a richer. We've got to have money. Increases launch strength. Target can be grievously injured. Do I care about that though? I guess. We've got to have money.
Item from print assembly.
We'll follow under that bit of Dead Space 3. You're walking around the ancient ruins and your pimp stance is telling you where to go. To be fair, I'll accept that because the pimp stance is incredible. There's random squelching noises coming from this room. I can only assume there's random gribblers over here somewhere. I think every game could be easily made worse by having the shopkeeper from Star Fox Adventures in it. I think for every shitty game, you should just be cursed by having that guy. Wait, those were blue a second ago. What is this fucking scam? Why can't... See, this one's blue. Is this a Swizz? Keycard.
Lewd.
I look forward to the inevitable...
Power. Could those cables lead to a generator?
Well, Wait, why am I doing this? Do I need to turn this generator on? I bet the cables lead to a generator. Okay. Wait, where are the what cables? Those cables? Cables? Hello, Froggy. I'm sorry, am I being incredibly dumb? What cables? Big cables on the ceiling? Stroke? I think Duke wasn't Duke just a bro? I thought the Duke was just a bro. I'm confused about this cable thing. I'm gonna go back. I'm used to being sassed, but the chat does. This game's missing ambient sounds. There's no gribbler noises for the most part. They learned so much in Dead Space. You know what the really sad thing is? You can watch this really interesting interview with the guy who made this. Like the guy, when they talk about how they made Dead Space and stuff, and it's really, really. Oh, these are the cables, I guess. It's really, really interesting. And the guy clearly knows his shit. But I don't know. Somewhere along the lines, I guess he just pooed himself, which is a bit tragic. No one should have to poo themselves. Okay, we got explosives here, which mean the gribblers are about to show up. Oh, there they are. This one's upset. Let me hold left and right. 1, 2 in haste. Three of my shots there were just taken away from me, the fact I couldn't shoot where I wanted to shoot. Hello, Spook. How you doing, dude? It's good to see you again. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you very much for the biddies, Spook. Hope you're alright. What if pooing yourself is my fetish? In which case I say, you do you, but don't do it near me, because you'll be stinky. Work's been a monster. No, I get it, man. I really do. I hope it settles for you a little bit. Everyone loves pink eye. What's more romantic than farting on someone's pillow and then they get pink eye anyway? Perhaps the only thing more romantic than that is shitting in their bed. Stealth. Alright, well that was that dramatic action scene dealt with. Remember that note that said make sure you bring light? What the fuck do you think that was about? Being lazy. $30 credits? How much is that? Oh, apple sours was this like weird little shot you could get here. in the UK. I assume in Europe as well. Used to drink that shit for like fucking loads when I was out on night outs. But just weirdly enough, you mentioning about sour apple smoothie reminded me of apple sours. They were called sours with the Z because it was cool. And I got fucking tanked off those things way too often. Absolute disgusting. Some of the worst hangovers I've ever had are from apple sours. Tastes too much like plastic. It's because they are plastic. It's just complete bullshit. It's just complete bollocks. Though I do remember going to a gig. What gig was it now? It was Megadeth, I think. I think it was Megadeth in Bristol. And I remember the bar lady let us suck, like, apple sours off her fingers. I was pretty drunk. I thought she was hot at the time. But I was pretty drunk, so could be wrong. Either way, probably not very hygienic. Oh, this man. Oh, this man is so dead, he's unblastable. There's been about 7 or so odds meandering, about 7 minutes of total plot. Yes. Stories of the pre-COVID era, yeah, seriously. We used to get up to all sorts of stupid shit. Like, before like, you know, anyone worried about getting ill from stuff. No, it wasn't like crazy party or anything. It's like, you know, having a nice night out with friends at like a metal gig or whatever. So I didn't really go to clubs or whatever. Not my scene, but I do enjoy going to gigs. Look at these shitters over here. Sorted. But and he did have some fun stuff. There we go. Now I can loot everything. It is nice decoration. Gigs are like clubs for metalheads. That's true. Yeah, that's very true. Oh my god. Wait, no, it's 200 credits. But my inventory is full of bullshit. Can I just use this? There we go. Nice. They want you to use the rotary blade to cut things up. Really? Oh no! What rotary blade? Where have I missed it? What a tragedy. Oh. Oh, there's another shop here. Oh no, there's a penis here! What a slightly irritating cock.
All systems operating within normal parameters.
I mean, who didn't give the old toilet bowl a few licks each visit pre-COVID? I don't think licking a hot barmaid's fingers is the same as licking a toilet bowl. I mean, I don't know, I guess it depends where she stuck those fingers, I suppose. I mean, maybe she was rubbing them around the toilet, who knows? I don't recall profusely shitting myself on the way home, so I think I was probably okay. Was she from Swindon? No, she's from Bristol. So it's not quite as gribbly.
The UJC is here.
Depending on your inclination, I guess. 13 Callisto credits? Fucking ace. Do not touch. Yeah, my fucking mum. Do what I want. If I recalled it, you didn't do it right. I have never gotten blackout drunk. Like, I've gotten stupidly drunk before, to the point I've been puking my ass up, but I've always remembered it the next morning. I mean, I don't particularly do those kind of things anymore, because I'm old, but, you know, I used to do it quite a bit when I was younger, when I was at, like, college and uni. I don't know why I'm crabbing. I don't really care about any of these monsters. Don't make a sound. Nah, that's bullshit, mate. I've been making all sorts of sounds. Although if we're talking about being gross, I can do you one better. I got head lice off a girl at a gig once. There you go. Enjoy. That was a fun experience. Look at the ass on this boy. What a fucking beefy lad. Okay. Oh, head lice, I should say. Not, I don't mean like crotch lice. Just FYI. I should probably be more specific about that. I have no idea what's going on, I'm just mashing left with it, and it seems to work. They're still politely waiting for me to beat them up, so I guess it's working fine. I literally can't see anything, I'm just gonna hold left and right and hope for burst. Did I lose any health here at all? Oh, I did now. Alright. Vindicated. Okay, so I took one hit, I think? Maybe two. I took one, maybe two. There's no tension in the scene at all. To be fair, I actually wonder if it is doing that, Bethran, where they're readjusting the player character for the camera because they don't want you to get stuck behind something. Like, because that's happened a fairly consistent amount of time now. Headlights ain't great, but it's not exactly gross. You have to do better than it. I mean, to be fair, headlights like clean hair. They like clean hair. So, you know. So on the plus side, the lady did have clean hair. It was a long time ago. I did think she was cute at the time. Probably worth it. I'm joking, it wasn't fucking worth it. I had to get that horrible, horrible stuff to put on your hair that stinks to get rid of the headlights. Do you know what happened, by the way? I told Kleiker, and he laughed at me. I said I've had to put loads of horrible shit on my hair, and he's like, why? I said, because this girl at the club gave me headlights. And he just cackled. What an asshole. Oh? This is some sort of vomiting, man. Did I expect anything else? No, not at all. Honestly, that made it funnier. I can't run on this section. Oh, there we go. Now I can. Nice. What's the point of the fucking shotgun? Let's see. Use regular gun. Does the same as shotgun. Alright. I could probably tell some fucking weird ass stories about some of my excursions out into various metal gigs. Honestly. None of them are very sensible. It's because the zombies are kind of weird, right? They don't seem to do much. Are we just walking around this big room to turn the power on? I think all of this is like a side diversion, right? Just to get to this power switch or something. This is all busy work, right? Was she stylized in a deal-breaking way? No, she was actually lovely from what I remember. She had like, oh, the only way I could describe her is, you know Raven's haircut from Teen Titans, but she was blonde. That's the best way I can describe how her hair looks and stuff. Again, this was a long time ago. I thought she looked alright. This is advancing the plot, definitely. That's wife material. No, it's not. She gave me head lice. That's not wife material at all. That's the opposite of life material. It's factually incorrect. That's lice material. Yeah, seriously. Wait, what the fuck? I died. What are we talking about? I'm talking about a time when I was much younger. A girl gave me head lice from a metal gig. Delicious head lice. Did I pick up anything worthwhile? Let's have a look.
Make a selection.
If motherfucking Raven from Teen Titans wants to give you head lice and you say how many, no you don't. You go, oh dear God. Head lice is all fun and games, so you have to put that fucking awful shampoo stuff on. And then spend your 6 hours of your life combing bugs out of your hair. Was this before or after you sucked alcohol off a woman's fingers? That was a completely different time. That was a different gig. Different city. You're lucky. When I was young and dumb, you went to a Kansas concert and everyone there was your mum's age. I mean, yeah, Spigs. I mean, come on. What did you expect? That's like going to a Hawkwind concert and wondering why it's fucking full of old coffin dodgers, man. Like, sure, they do great music, but you gotta expect that. They come up on stage like, and then everyone in the crowd's like, You're like, alright,
Lewd.
fair enough. When I went to go see Wasp, it was mostly full of just old dudes. It was like me, my mate Nick, and another guy, another Ben actually, and we were at the back. And Wasp came on stage, and then the lights came on. I was like, we're like the youngest guys in here, even if you added all of our ages together, and we're still younger than everyone else. What the fuck? It was a great concert though. Thank you, Lawless Princess, for the 29. Hello to you. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Gondio. How much denim is at Iron Maiden? Because I've been to 2 Iron Maiden gigs. I've been to 2 separate Iron Maiden gigs, both from my dad, actually. The first one was... It was Avenged Sevenfold, Within Temptation. I forget who else was playing. Someone was first, then it was Within Temptation, then it was Avenged Sevenfold, then it was Iron Maiden. So it was quite the stellar lineup, really. And it was actually mostly like a mixture between people my age and there was a few of my dad's age around. But it was mostly younger people for Maiden. But I think also because Avenged and Within were there, you know, at the time, which probably helped. The second time I saw Maiden, there was no cover band; it was just Maiden themselves, and there was lots of denim jackets with like, you know, those patches on, normally done into like upside down crosses of like various different bands. Wait, what do you mean? When did I learn the lesson? What the lesson of not wife material? Do you mean? The gross stuff you ever did when you always injuries to yourself. Mine's just mostly unhygienic shit at like pubs or gigs.
Breakers to turn on the generator.
Oh my god, this is like the busiest busy work I've ever seen. This entire section has just been nothing going on. That's fine, let's carry on. The entire game's kind of nothing going on, so I suppose it shouldn't really shock me. You mean with the lice seemed like a promise you'd have it treated together? I never saw her again after that night, so I don't know. I hope she's well and lice-free these days. if she's so lucky. Remember, with head lice, sharing is caring. That'd have been so funny, Bethrin, if it was just like flip the switch and you just go, sure, done. This is B. Have I missed it? Oh, that was B1. Okay, breaker 1. Okay. Suspicious spikes everywhere, so I assume we're gonna get jumped the second we do this. Nice to meet you.
One down.
The lesson of not getting handsy at concerts. First you gave a Gluck Gluck 9000 to a lady's fingers, then you got infected with hair spiders. To be fair, both of those were consensual acts. both ways. I mean, maybe not the headlights. I mean, I didn't want those, but, you know. Yeah, cables that glow is not usually a good sign. So where do we go? Down this way, do we? The Gribbler's down there. Should I... Oh, here he comes. Hello. Good effort, mate. They're not really necromorphs, are they? They just don't have the same gustos. Is this the main game or the DLC? I'm unfortunately have to tell you, this is the main game. We are not yet so blessed to have been out of it. The Glock 9000 is pretty good. I would have gone with Mr. Sucky Blow myself, but the Sucky Blow is a classic. These guys, when they're so close to each other, just bin each other. Dollar store necromorphs, that's not a bad description. I'm getting pretty good at fighting the lock-on and binning the little spiders that come on. I can't believe I've never told you guys about the lice thing before. I figured I must have at some point. Am I glad I get to play more of this thanks to the DLC? Kane is a fucking treasure. Have you only been to 3 gigs? First with Children of Bodom. Oh, Children of Bodom, I would have loved to see them live. Fuck, that's so good. The other band I hadn't heard of much of, I know Papa Roach and In Flames, of course. Rammstein I know. I don't know Pain or While She Sleeps. Woven War. I thought it said Woman of War then, like the female equivalent of Manowar, which would have been quite fun. You know that gif of the alien from Aliens Colonial Marines that comes around the corner and goes like, "You fucking what, bruv? I'll have you. You fucking looking at me? I'll spark you out, mate. I swear I'm my mum. You fucking prick." And then he walks up and goes, "Yeah, I thought so, bruv. Cunt." This is these guys. This is these guys. They have the same AI. They have the same AI. You not seen that alien gif? I need to fish it out. I got hit because I got greedy. I should have dodged. I should have aimed and said I did not. Remind me to say I have to fish out that gear. You'll see exactly what I mean when I show you. You'll see exactly what I mean when I show you. Is this the same fight we were just in? No, this is an entirely different fight that we've just done. They're equally as exciting. Sabaton. I'm trying to think of all the different gigs I've been to. I'll have to fit. I think so. Hold on, let me find this extremely important segue so I haven't got to play the game as much. Hold on. I want to find him. Where is it? Where is this fine lad? I don't know what you call this. I know what it is when I can find it, but I can't see the, Is it this one? Oh, there he is! But this is not the correct one. I want the correct one. Oh, this is so sad. I want to get the proper one. Sorry, I have found the GIF. It's very important. But I can't find the correct one. Oh, this is tragic. I should have saved it. I probably did somewhere. Probably called it something like ass or like definitely safe, and I'll never open it. Oh, there he is. I found it. Fucking A. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna call it fucking safe.jpg. There we go. Right, it's now called fucking safe. Oh, did you find it? Did Brethren already find it when I was... Oh, what? Alright, well, I'm gonna just quickly show you anyway. Oh, that's Mundo goes where he pleases. Here it is. For your viewing pleasure. Yeah, I thought so, bruv. Cunt. It's such a great gif. Fucking spark you outside Tesco, mate. Swear me nan. Yeah, fuck you up. It's the way he waddles. Is this not the stupid things we're fighting down here though? Is this not the same ones? This is all I can think of every single time I get into a fight with one of these assholes. Oh, Jesus. Oh man, that's funny. Right, anyway. I love the way he waddles. It would be kind of cute if it wasn't so shitty. Oh no, where am I going? Ah, so I wasn't really paying attention. I'm looking for the breakers, right? So I dropped down, I guess, didn't I? So where did I drop down? Over here somewhere? Over here. Over here? Yeah, there's a ladder here, right? Somewhere? Can I climb up here? Yeah, sure. Well, those guys, are they got instant death, were they? You're right, that is scary. No one should have to play more Aliens Colonial Marines. Actually, would I prefer to play Aliens Colonial Marines than this? I don't know, to be honest. Bit of a tough call.
Power's on. I should get back to that platform.
Okay. Power's on, that's great. I guess we go back the way we can. Sorry, I need to. I've just left the preview window on, haven't I? Doofus. There we go. Yeah, you can do the fix, but I remember when I streamed it, Mogs, my agreement was I'm not changing the core experience of what Randy Pissford wanted me to play. Randy Magic Tricks wanted me to play that game like that. Then that's the way I was playing it, baby. Now, some might call that spiteful. Me? I call that accurate.
Jacob?
No.
Are you there?
No.
The power just came on in the colony. I'm boosting the signal.
Yeah. I can hear you. I'm heading to the colony now. I'll contact you once I'm there.
We don't need to whisper. I literally kill.
Stay quiet for now.
Oh, shit. Be careful. We'll see you soon.
Stabbity, 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 stab. This is why I ended up talking about fucking headlights. It was more interesting. Honestly, I think it would actually been a pretty funny scene and an interesting one if she called you in the middle of all these dickheads, like 6 of them, and they all went fucking bananas because she called you. That would have been actually a really interesting in-use of, like, the radio. But they wouldn't do that, I guess. Yeah, because all the enemies now have the tentacles, you absolutely do not want to shoot where the reticule is shooting. So you just wait, and then fire correctly. Now they're like, be careful honey, I know, it's piss poor writing. I might rather have headlights for a bit and play this game. Yeah, it's pretty close. Hey Colin, how goes the AD? Exactly as you'd imagine it is. Oh, I'm just gonna whack him. There is no threat to any of these baddies, so where am I going anyway? Do we even go down that way? We're going back this way? Yeah. We're finding this platform thing, aren't we? Alright, yeah, this is where we went through the... Yeah, okay. Do they even activate straight away? Yeah, they do. You know, I'm not actually moving forward or anything. I'm just mashing left click. I'm shooting when I need to. So Jacob sort of does all the rest for me. The game didn't want to makes you want to take a shower. You sure that wasn't just me talking about gross shit? Sorry. Oh, fucking hell, go away. Actually, you know what? Oh, okay. He decided he was going to grab me, so. Please stop being mildly inconvenient. Thank you. The enemies were legitimately harder when you couldn't instantly kill them with shooting the spikes. Do you reckon that was intended? Don't mention Sonic for a while. Why have you been traumatized by Sonic? It's not about that picture where Shrek's been Shadow turned into like a toilet or something, is it? It's not that one.
Too close.
Choose an item.
Choose an item. I will choose none of the above. Guess I'm full on. Full on everything, really. There's no real need to buy anything, so. It was on Discord the other day. Did someone curse you? Was it Kane? Show me on the Sonic doll where it went wrong. It was Kane or Deeks 50. Yeah. Wait, these are openable now. Oh, it's gonna be one of those sections, is it? Oh, fucking hell. Alright, sure. Let's get it over with then. Mogs, I had a truly degenerate idea, by the way.
Here we go.
I'm thinking about getting a tattoo. Like, I think about maybe getting a Drakengard one. I hear squelching noises. Ah. Well, that worked. Oh, hello. I was thinking one of the pack marks, yeah, I was thinking that. I thought that could, because they're actually quite interesting. And they're subtle enough that I think could be quite a fun tattoo. That's an idea I've been thinking about anyway. Please be gone. Oh no, I missed. Please be gone. Oh no, run out. I'm getting sloppy, I might should die. Sloppy. Yeah, that's never a bad idea. Getting like a rough sketch for what you want to do. Oh, never mind. I think the big ones are actually less of a threat because they actually have less ways of killing you. Because you can go fanning around with the tentacles and just wail on them. What about the logo that's on Eve and it goes bananas? Or the side, the Empire sign? Nah, I want something a bit more subtle than that. If I'm going to do something like that. Preferably. That's no fair. I think this section's supposed to be quite tense because there's lots of gribblers, but as always, none of the gribblers can hurt you if you just hold A and D. I'm not really looking at the screen, I'm mostly looking at the chat. How the gribblers get on the platform? I think that shower of fucking dickheads has finally stopped, so I think we're probably okay now. Have I got anything I don't really want? Drop that. Pick up a battery pack. Pick up another battery pack. Oh my god, is this a new enemy? Holy shitballs, is this a boss? Oh yes. I'm gonna hold A and D. Oh, is he a bit, he's a big lad. Oh, I think he's quite a big lad, isn't he? I'm guessing I can't. Can I melee him, do you think? Or is this gonna be a shooting job? He looks like big bastard IRL. He's not doing a lot though. Oh, nice! 18 Callisto credits. Fucking A. Is he broken? He's not doing much. I've got 47 shotgun shots, bro. Oh, nice! I think that's probably going to be the thing, isn't it? We've got to like bin him with the power of shotguns. Like, by the way, he's literally just doing nothing. He's just doing nothing. This game's combat's a travesty. It really is. It's so bad. This is so bad. What were they thinking? He's not even going for like the old double swing here. He's just going for one. I bet it's some dumb shit like if you don't dodge it instantly kills you though. But it's got that sort of feel to it. Take down the two-head, achievement unlocked. I didn't achieve anything, don't you fucking dare. Take your lousy achievement and fucking shove it. It said the two-head. Are we full again? It's a one-on-one fight where one-on-one makes you invincible. Yeah. Still, wasn't a particularly difficult fight, but you know. Don't you feel rewarded? I feel so fucking rewarded, you have no idea. I'm like so rewarded right now.
Stand clear of tunnel wall.
Are you a bad enough dude to hold left and right?
JC responds to me for the love of the God. Run the other way. I'm on the platform. Headed back to Ark.
It was pretty burly. The challenge is probably just how long you have to dodge him. You probably die if you mess up once. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the shtick, is that you snuff it if you, You don't die in one swing? Oh, really? Huh. I kind of figured it'd be instant kill, but... It was like Dark Souls. Oh my god!
Danny, I made it.
Is this the Dark Souls of, like, shitty horror games?
Some kind of service tunnel.
I'm on the other side. Just keep going. You're almost to the colony.
Oh, good. We're almost to the pet cemetery, guys. Fucking nice. The checkpoint's on the boss spawn. Oh, what a bunch of cowards. What a bunch of cowards.
They told us, man. A new life awaits. Yeah, right, man. More like the same old shit. Look, I promise I'll get you out here real soon. I miss you.
Wait, what? Why do I care about any of these people? Why do I care about Minor? No, what sort of emotional stake do I have in Minor's situation here? Callisto Protocol, the same old shit. That's a good subtitle, they should have gone with that. Thank you, Noble. Minor 69.
Where are you?
See that light tower? Meet me there.
Light tower. Got it.
Find the way to the tower. Oh, do I have to?
I told them it was a complete waste of time, but UJC wasn't having it.
Yeah, temples are
Got my
fine,
whole
lad.
crew working OT. I just hope they find whatever it is they're looking for.
It's like they just add a splattering of logs because there's no other story. Oh, fuck me, it's not all fucking blind dudes, is it? Good grief. Yeah, that's literally my words. Oh, alright, well. No, that's not the default font, that's a dyslexic font. Which again, I think is a really good addition actually. Like, I'm more than happy to sing the game's praises on that. The accessibility options are very nice. Good work. Good work, game. Good question. Resident Evil 4 Remake or Dead Space first? Oh, they're both fucking excellent. You can't go wrong with either, honestly. If I had to pick, Resi 4 Remake. In distance, we in here swearing mum cunt. I kind of wish they did do that. It would be far funnier. Why do they add these really boring enemies everywhere? I was being lazy, and this is a quicker way to get to him. Alright, are we done? Literally nothing in here. No one's gone for the magical force swings yet. Force swings would be the spiciest, but no one's actually been brave enough. Is there any reason to explore in this game? There isn't, is there? Why am I actually exploring? There's no reason to. There's no goodies to pick up. The schematics don't matter because the guns are all irrelevant. I guess the only reason is because the doors are locked. Oh. Never mind. Door's not locked. Some sort of 10-ton wanking crank device in here. Let's wank it, crank it. Let's go.
God damn, it needs an ID card. Danny, I can't access the elevator. The thing is locked.
Lewd.
I didn't come in that way. Had to raid a security
I
room.
think there's so many enemies because the game has no substance without putting into constant fights.
I'll look for one here.
As crap as common system is, it's probably a nightmare designed and developed. It doesn't surprise us as a result of this. Yeah, I got the feeling that this is like really over-designed. Like,
Needs an ID card.
what?
Needs an ID card.
Oh, sorry. Hey, we knew. Thank you very, very much for the 47. Almost 4 years. Doing well. I hope you're doing well. Sorry to hear about Meg. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, she was a good buddy. I miss her a lot. She was a fine hammy. She was. Appreciate the kind words, man. The notification is very off screen. Is it? How far off screen was it? Because I can't see it because I got the preview window off, Cav. Like how far would you say? It's swinging things the game. Kiko, D, dude. I literally got jumped by like fucking 7 dudes, and I just held A and D for like a minute and a half straight, and just left clicked until they all died. It was about 1/3 car from. That's annoying. Okay. All right. Thanks for the heads up, Cav. Whatever. Thanks for the heads up. I'll see if I can fix it after the stream. Well, get this right. I finally found the game's first boss, and do you know what I had to do? Go on, take a while to have in the dark. Do you know what I had to do? Shoot it. Well, yes, technically. A and D with left clicks. No. I had to do A and D and shoot it. Then I did left clicks. It was really interesting. It didn't land a single hit on me and took 2 minutes. It was very good. It was very fine. But enough about this trash. How was your stream? Wait, what am I doing in here? I'm looking for an ID badge, right? It does look very Fallouty, doesn't it? Oh no, plot. Oh, Jesus. It was good, thank you. We punched lots of Dark Elves to death, then lost Vigile, and then gained Vigile back, and now we've sorted out 2 party members and approaching the endgame. Oh, nice!
Under the ice.
So would you say, even in this day and age, it's worth picking up and playing, overall?
UJC's got a response team en route, but they gotta hurry. Something's happening.
Oh no.
People are getting sick.
Oh, that is a tragedy. I'm full, so I can't pick up the energy converter. That is 200 credits. If only I cared. Alas, I don't, so never mind. Moving swiftly on. This is jammed, locked, or stuck. It has some Troika jank. Ah, you know, one of my favourite games is by Troika, so you know, something I could, I'm sure I could put up with that. There's literally anything to buy credits with, I know. Could you imagine? Could you imagine, like, if anything in this game being worthwhile picking up? Oh, he's realised I'm here then. Excellent. Gosh, I thought Dead Space was easy even on hard. I take it back. I'm sorry, Dead Space. I will always have fun pressing A and D, but not as much fun as when you raid me, dude, because I always appreciate it. Thanks, man. You're a gent as always. Assault rifle? Oh, do I care enough? I guess? Game, you suck. That was so pathetic. That was animated terribly. Catch you later, dude. It is nice of them to give us schematics to let into the game. Maybe it'll be... I'm actually going to use it. I'm down to 5 healing kits. Gosh. I will pick up the right gun ammo then. I guess security's going to be where the ID card is. This place looks as shoddy as my Fallout 4 like house creations for sure. It's got that sort of feel to it. Heads up, it's a red flashing light. I don't know if that bothers anybody, but it looks like this can be quite an intense effect for the next like 30 seconds or so. Alright, just going in there now. 3, 2, 1. Where's his ID badge? Oh, there it is. Pull it out of this guy's crotch. Thanks, man.
Got it. I should head back to the elevator.
Jacob. I found something.
What?
Just get up here. You need to see it.
What? With the only 2 humans here, what it could possibly be for dramatic effect that you need to tell me that now. The flashing has now stopped, indeed. Oh no, his limb's stuck in the wall. We got a party limb. Yeah, you probably should be injecting things into your ass rather than that. Oh, fuck off. Alright. Oh, that's no fair. This man stopped me shooting. Got any Rice Krispie looking motherfucker. Oh, he did the legendary 3 strikes. I wasn't ready for it. I'm a foolishly foolish fool. Yeah, we all know that like Starkiller is going to be like the final boss or the penultimate boss, right? So should we just get it over with? And this is a commentary, it's true. Did that monster really just faceplant the door frame? Yep. Cav, if you've never had the mispleasure of seeing this before, then I'm very sorry. It's So this guy earlier was a set piece, right? Like, you could squish him, so you knew he was going to come to life. But the game wouldn't let you hurt him, because that would ruin their stupid little pop-up monster thing later. So, it had to do that when we got back. Which was done. Good job, man. Ascend the elevator to the high town. Might do, what's it do? Wait, I can't use it? Oh, it's full. Oh, you know what? I don't care enough. Let's just fight. Come on, bricks. Let's go, baby! Oh, shit. E! 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 Oh. He didn't stagger. That's a bit sad. I think that's my third death. That's my third death. That looks really goofy. That doesn't look right. It looks like his model's just missing, like, the eyes or something. That's kind of weird. That wasn't just me, right? That looked pretty weird.
I should head back to the elevator.
Jacob. I found something.
What?
Just get up here. You need to see it.
By the way, that was quiet enough to not upset any of the goblins. It looked like something morphed his model, that's what I thought as well. So this game's basically we have Dead Space at home. You know, that's actually not a bad way of describing it. It's like Dead Space, but crappier. Which is Dead Space 3, but this is like worse than Dead Space 3. Go, Diddy. I dropped System Shock so fast. It's because this, for me, System Shock was kind of just awkward to play, whereas this is just colossally boring. I can deal with boring. There's nothing against System Shock. Like I said, I could tell System Shock was a decent game, which it wasn't for me. Whereas this is not a decent game, but we can all laugh at it together. Oh, I let him grow into a quibbler. Nice. His legs clipping through the floor there. Angry Crab Man and shanked by a crab. Yeah, you guys gonna have to fight again. Shanked by a crab has got shanked by Angry Crab Man. What a tragedy. The chat has crabs. No, it's not crabs, it's lice. The chat has lice. Here we go again. Shink. They are like crappier necromorphs, yeah. I think they're crappy now. Watch this. There's just no AI to them, really. I'm going to walk around this guy and push E. Chat needs a shampoo and a comb. Yeah, one of those like metal combs that your mum used to use. That was the best bit about being a kid. If you accidentally had lice, they sent you home. It was like a free day off. But then you didn't really think it through. So when you got home, your mum like put like 8 tons of this bullshit on your hair, and you're like, it smells so bad. Good old lice day.
Danny, I'm heading up to the tower now. Danny? Where'd she go?
Where'd she go? I really don't care. It is not relevant.
I had no choice. Couldn't let it spread. Oh, they were all disposable, of course, but what we found, what I found, it could be the key to everything. I must contact the circle.
Oh, culty maybe. How oh sorry, the game's trying to be spooky. How spooky? Who are the circle? Why must they be contacted? What did he find? Ooh, interesting.
Lewd.
Not really. Wait, is this new? This man looks new. Is this man new? Oh no, he's just Rice Krispie Monster now. Oh. What a tragedy. Okay, Jacob's automatically targeted the wrong one, which is badly committed. Okay, the game kind of decided that he was going to hit me there, which is a bit unfortunate. Better heal myself, I suppose. It was a high calorie enemy. Right, okay. Your nose blowed, your heart was pumping out. They sent you home for that. The whole of your shirt was red. That's actually pretty hardcore. I bet that looked metal as fuck. There's actually anything in here. Leth. Delicious leth. So for my trouble I got some health and ammo, which I wouldn't have used if I didn't go in there. That's what I mean, there's no real reward for exploring stuff, which is a smidge on the old unfortunate side. I hear a gribbler. Is he the kind of gribbler that can't see? Now you can see. He's an Fiskin gribbler. We must beat him to death with the left click. He's the all-seeing eye. He is the Piantir gribbler. You know how I took the piss out of Dave, and Dave got very unscary because of it. Dave was more tense and scary than these guys.
Danny, you there? Why isn't she responding?
Dave was alright. Yeah, the amnesia monster. Dave was a chap. Can't believe you forgot about Dave. Dave was a true leader in his field. You didn't watch Dave? Oh, poor Dave.
UJC's gathering everybody up in the Hightown Square for vaccinations. We're finally getting out of here.
Bathroom. Rooftop. Well, there's always goodies in the toilets, so you know where we've got to head. Gate fuse. Let me target the tentacles, please. The smaller the monsters are, the harder it is to target them. Before the game is insistent on making it worse for you. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you trying to be spooky? I missed it completely. I was exploding one. I reckon that probably led to some accidental deaths, I reckon. Because you're trying desperately not to lock on to the one in front of you, instead shoot the one that's coming at you. But because of the way the system works, you can't. The vaccine something with the Gribble monsters? It could be. I shouldn't have. Oh yes, you were. No, but you're right. You were out of town. That's why you don't remember Dave. Dave was a fine lad. What's the story of this game? Why is everyone going tentacly? You know, Cav, that's a really good question. When we find out, we'll get back to you. The game's done a really poor story. So, what's happened so far, to give you a less shit answer, what's happened so far is, at the start of the game, we are transporting something spooky, maybe, we don't know. A colony, Europa, I think, the Europa colony, all got killed. By something. Danny, the lady we're trying to meet up with, was there. Something happened. We don't know what, but something did. And then we were transporting something. Maybe. We're not sure, though. And then we crash-landed on this planet because Danny broke on our ship. Because she thinks we had something. But we might not. Possibly. So we crashed. Then the warden guy, or the deputy warden, was really sour. It was Sam Witwicky. Or Deacon St. John. You know, he was like, mate, I don't like you, so I'm going to put you in prison. And we're like, why though? And he's like, no questions, please. And he put us in prison. And then we were in prison for a bit. Then we met a guy. And then for about 5 hours, we were trying to get out of prison for no good reason, really. Just other than to do stuff. And then monsters started appearing. We're not sure why, and things went a bit weird. Then we got out of prison. Then our prison friend got blown up. That was a bit sad. But then we met with Danny again. But she didn't like us. But then 5 minutes later, she did. And now, we tried to escape, but the warden won't let us. But we don't know why. He said the Callisto protocol, though, so that's a thing. That's literally the plot so far. It's been about 15, maybe 10 minutes of plot. The rest of it has been holding A and D. I never ended up playing Transistor. I love the style and the music and stuff, but I thought it was a bit meh. I'm making it sound too interesting. Am I actually? Shit, sorry. Starkiller didn't put us in prison. Oh really? Did the warden do it? The warden do it, did he? That's my bad then. We're going up there, aren't we? Oh, you mean the electrical component? Sorry, I thought you meant like the game. The game. Sorry. A and D. Hey Tom Tom, you're right. Look at this fine specimen of a lad. I'm gonna go up and left click him. Wasn't there a gribbler behind us? There he is. Hello. Oh, he went for the triple! What a fucking lad! He went for the triple. I should have expected it. I should have expected it. I didn't. I took a hit. Random question, maybe not your genre. If you looked at the latest Aliens game, is that the tactics-y sort of one? I've sort of seen a bit of it, but I haven't really gotten around to it. I actually do like tactics games. I'm just very bad at them. Possibly because I am a brainlet. It does look pretty interesting, though. It does look quite cool. I wouldn't mind giving it a punt at some point.
Make a selection.
I got the assault rifle schematic. Will I buy an assault rifle for 1,000? 3-round burst? No, because it will give me ammo for it, and that means I can carry less health kits. Stability upgrade. I'm gonna... Is that my shotgun? I will make it more stable, sure. Have you played it yet, Cav, yourself?
Responsible for any defects.
That's a battle rifle, it's true. We should replace all starting guns with the battle rifle instead of the assault rifle. Halo fans will love it. Max damage. For 300, sure. I'm actually going to sell whatever nonsense I've got there. There we go. I actually have 2,000. Is that enough to upgrade my bopping stick? Because if I can upgrade my bopping stick to maximum bopper, that actually might be pretty good. Oh no, that's way too expensive. D, score stang. Well, in that case, I'm just going to wait then. Fuck. We don't ask why there's functioning stores in the wrecked city that no one's supposed to have been, who knows exists in the prison. When you start thinking about it too much, it probably just gets worse, so... how do we get up to the... Oh. No. 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 Get the health kit with the same button it is to climb the ladder. Thank you. I might actually... Do I heal to full? I think I actually might before we climb there. Oh, it's 12 bong, mate. We still haven't had any plot in like the last hour and a half, have we?
Getting closer.
Oh, thank God for that. It's making us look down like there's any sort of tension to this scripted scene. Danny's gone quiet. Do you mean plot or plot? Maybe both. Oh, there she is.
Danny. Danny.
I won't go. You can't make me. You killed them all.
Wait.
A and D, Jacob. A and D, you fucking loser. A. Oh, God. Oh, plot's happened. Nice. How strong is this lady? Plot strong.
I'm sorry. I tried to protect you. You didn't deserve this.
Danny.
We actually, don't worry, Blue Magnus. We have the DLC. We have the DLC.
Okay. Okay, hey.
I'm sorry. I'm okay.
She looks pretty buzzed. Yeah, Danny ain't driving.
You don't seem
Maybe Danny needs to go home.
It was in their mind. Reliving their memories. There was an outbreak 75 years ago. Just like what's happening in the prison. They killed everyone.
An outbreak of what, though? What's happening? Have I just missed something? I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't maybe been paying the most attention, but...
These aren't accidents. There's a pattern. Arcus, Black Iron, Europa. They're all connected.
Wait, is this... Wait, isn't this the same boss we just did? Wait, we already did this guy. We did this one. Is he any different? Okay. Guess we do the same thing as before. I need some Hellraiser. He hasn't got the CD add-on, or was it? He had like a CD player in his face, didn't he, for the Hellraiser one? Wait, did they just design one boss? Did they forget to make any more? Well, this one's got ads. That's kind of nice, I guess. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Oh, this time it destroyed the other side. Aw, he hit me. We're 10% in the game. I'd actually like cry. Expert ADing, thank you. This is what passes for a boss fight, Cav. This is, it's good, isn't it? I wish they'd spend less time animating devs and more time fucking making gameplay. This is just kind of sad, isn't it? What's that behind me? Oh, there's another group. What? No, I didn't want to hit that guy. Oh, jeez, for fuck's sake. The melee auto aim made me hit the big guy. That was a smidge unfortunate. I was right though. I had a sneaky suspicion that melee can be a bit new. I think if I got hit by the title card now, doing this, I would probably stop. I don't think I'd have a massive emotional reaction to it because I'm not that invested, honestly. But I think I'd just be a bit sad. I'd be a little bit sad about it, you know. Be like, oh, that's a bummer. Can you see the lock on? Can you see how heavy that lock on is? it pulls my mouse down when I do it. Look. Please, sir. Please, sir, be kind. The addition of the second one is a bit of a nuisance, but I can't risk trying to melee it. It's mildly convenient. Stop that, please. I think he got burned, it's fine. You can actually melee him, can't you? Oh, that's interesting. But yeah, it might not be worth it, I guess. I mean, not when it's so much safer just to shoot him, I guess. Do I have any more shells? Yeah, this boss music's stellar.
Rude.
Love it. This is just sad. It really is, isn't it? It really is. Oh, it's not on now. We got him. What did he drop loot?
Really, you okay?
Got the drop on me, but yeah. I'm fine.
Oh, I wasn't really caring about you, Danny, sorry. Just looking for loot. Oh, stealth biddies, I'm sorry. If I got hit with the title card, we cut from a live feed to pre-recorded video of me disposing of a random Callisto Protocol disc. Man, I wish this game did come on a disc just so I could throw it away. Bit wasteful, but, you know. Sometimes needs must and all that. She did recover just in time to, you know, not help us. I guess I could have, like, brought him in here and tried, like, throw him into the wall or something. Swing cola. Probably install folder and burn one. All like 80 gigs of it. Like a dual layer Blu-ray. I think that's it. I think we've done it.
This way. I know. They knew a way to reach the surface.
Didn't know you could transfer memories like that.
They had to know this game was going to be bad, right, when they finished it. Yes, I'd imagine so, which is probably extremely disheartening, to be fair.
UJC required the miners to get a version.
You're getting motion sickness, what, from the left and right?
What's it like?
Weird. Like, seeing two people at once.
Kinky.
Really
Like,
makes you understand them. Because you were them. Those things. They used to be the miners.
why did Danny just disappear in front of me? Was that normal? What was that for?
You okay?
Yeah.
Damn walkway collapsed.
The way to the surface is on the other side of the colony. Just keep moving and I'll
I think if you actually had a shot every time you split up from the person you were like following in like some sort of obnoxious story section. I mean, you wouldn't be massively drunk, but I think you'd be pretty nicely tipsy. And I feel that's somewhat a bit silly, really. Yeah, seriously, Figgy, right? I mean, I kind of feel bad for Glenn, but then he sort of like hyped up this and like hyped up crunch culture to make this. He talked about how cool the crunch hold. Yeah, we get free healing, it's fine.
The UJC is
He talked about how cool crunch culture was and stuff. Like, I'm like, I mean, if they use crunch to make this, that's really unfortunate. That's a bit sad, isn't it? Cringe culture. Right, let's 3D print our weapon. I swear it looks the same.
complete.
We can explore that. Yeah, we can. We've now maximum meleeed. I have $400 dues left. It costs $500 dues to get a health kit. which is a bit weird. But yeah. What time is it? Oh, it's only 10 past 10. How fortunate. We can keep going.
Gotta find a ladder.
Oh no, he threw me. He went for the rare triple. We'll have to bop him in response. I'm sure Crunch helped make this game. I mean, I genuinely feel for the developers, right? Like, nobody sets out to make a bad game. No one sets out to make a bad game, you know, like, and I imagine they were quite a decent way through this when they realised that it's just not turning out particularly great. Which is all kinds of sad, isn't it?
The upper level, Jacob. Look for the clinic.
Wait, are we just doing the same thing we just did? Really? We just did this though. I guess I go the clinic. Wasn't that up here? Oh, the Dead Space rail shoot was kind of fun. Nice. I'm getting closer. Oh, where was the medical clinic? Was it this way? First aid. Clinic. Is the clinic here? Probably. Are you talking about the whole like link yourselves together thing, Noble? Are you being a grubbler? I approve. Oh.
Through here. Quick.
Was there any real purpose to that entire section?
Selection.
Did we achieve anything? No, we fell down to the same area we just were in just to meet back up again like a minute later.
I can't believe people live down here.
Yeah, well, didn't have much of a choice. Some still don't.
Beep.
It's that dome.
It wasn't there before.
No, not back then. It used to be the mine shaft. Up to the surface.
Why would they cover it?
Dunno.
Ugh.
But we have to cut through there to get back to the prison.
Just shove Danny. Get out of the way, Danny. Get out of the way, Danny! Fucking shrimp. Stop bullying. I'm not bullying. I am maneuvering her. See? Stop tripping. Look all that spaghetti coming out of your pockets, Danny. Give me your fucking lunch money. Give me your lunch money, Danny. Is she using A&D? Of course she is. It's the highly respected martial art. Oh no, it's a lab. It's a gribbler lab. They were cooking the gribblers. We're finally getting plot. It's happening. It's happening. We need to get to the happening bunker.
I am Dr. Caitlin Marler, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to Arcus Station. We're excited to share with you our findings. The culmination of
It's the lady from the start.
research.
Who's she talking to?
Not us.
I'm gonna download what I can from here. Meet you inside the dome.
Sure. Is it good plot? No, I mean, of course not.
Began the distress. A mysterious contagion spreading on Callisto. The symptomology was intriguing, yet
We're having plot. Oh, come on. Can't break anything. Boo.
a form of accelerated evolution similar to what was discovered in Paramo. If we could understand the disease, we could re-engineer it to unlock the secret of the Paramo effect.
Okay, so they found something gribbly.
After securing the site, a lab was constructed, and later a prison surrounding it. A research base with a readily available pool of test subjects.
That's why Black Iron was built. It's all been some kind of an experiment.
That doesn't sound very legal at all.
After decades of searching, the prize is finally within our grasp. The source, where it all began. A bold, new chapter for our project. Via Solitaris.
Is it supposed to be a big surprise? I generally don't know. I guess it's... I mean, this if we're following the Resident Evil horror formula, we're in the spooky lab section, right?
What is that?
An alien life form. Released by the miners when they broke through to Callisto's subsurface ocean. It was dead by the time we arrived, killed by security forces. But inside the carcass, we found thousands of larvae. Primary disease vectors for the biophage pathogen. We collected specimens and transported them to our central lab on Europa. The pathogen acted as an evolutionary accelerant, mutating the colonists into little more than mindless brutes.
This is it.
For one, the so-called Subject Zero. Somehow able to reap the benefits of the contagion. Greater strength, endurance, longevity, while preserving their intellect and humanity. Though killed by security forces during the outbreak, the body was transported to the Black Iron Lab, forming the basis of the original research program.
God.
5, 2, 1. You and me, we got some unfinished business.
Wait, that's Deacon St. John?
As you can see, things have changed.
Jacob, I found the surface access door. I'm trying to open it.
Wait, do I have to use A and D? Wait, so why is he not a gribbler then? Is he some sort of big lad? I guess because he's part of the staff. Wait, what happened? Wait, what? What the hell happened there? That was weirdly cut.
Looks like it.
She was just trying to help you, but soon she'll be one of us.
That doesn't make any sense. We've had that happen to us like 8 times.
You okay?
I'm fine. Just keep moving.
Was that supposed to be a boss fight?
That platform will take us up to the surface.
Exit the colony. I guess she's fine.
Oh, we made it. Danny? Danny! Hey. Oh, shit. Okay, come on.
She gribbled pretty quickly.
be okay.
Yeah, she looks fine.
Lewd.
Stop them. Fuck. I won't turn into one of those things.
No, okay, that's not gonna happen. Hey, we are gonna fix this.
How?
We're gonna stick to the plan, we're gonna get to the Warden's Tower. There's gotta be a way to reverse this!
You don't know that.
No, I don't. But we're not gonna give up now. We're gonna finish this thing together. Okay?
She got pink eye. It's pretty bad.
Come on, up.
Yeah, it's true. Clearly on him, just yeah. I think the canon thing is that none of them get bit. I think, yeah.
You're gonna need this.
Why do we take our helmets off? Because it's more plot relevant.
Okay.
Jacob made a vaccine from hopes and wishes. I know. To be fair, it's not like she can hurt us though, because we have A&D. Like we have the power. Like no one can stop us. We have A&D. Like Danny can't do anything. So it's actually no real threat. Thank you by the way, Noble, for the biddies.
Let's find out.
I'm gonna make a hard save here because I don't trust the game to make one. Actually, maybe it's more prudent to stop here actually before we get to whatever next section this is. Yeah, she killed my friend and stuff, but it's fine because we're on the prison together, so it doesn't matter. Like, I wouldn't think about it too hard. Like, the developers didn't. Developers didn't think about it too hard, so, you know. Man, this gets worse and worse, actually, which is really weird. It's embarrassing how, by the numbers, the plot is compared to Dead Space's. Yeah, Dead Space's plot was really interesting. I think the Church of Unitology, the cult, and some of the other stuff is... Yeah. Yeah, maybe the guy who, like, peaked. Yeah, maybe he, like, blew his, like, spooky load on Dead Space. Doesn't seem to know what it wants to be. Yeah, I feel that as well. I mean, I guess we'll see what happens, but, I'm gonna take a wild stab in the dark that we're not too far from the end. I imagine we're not too far from the end. At least of the original game. The markers were cool. Yeah, the markers were great. Like, the whole thing about, like, you know, the markers and the way the necromorphs work was really creepy. The way that you actively saw the necromorphs frig with the bodies and stuff as well, which is very cool. Like, that was also really neat, like, when you saw, like, what was actually happening. Also, Dead Space kind of had slow but steady plot through the entire thing. This is mostly not, and mostly action, then plot. It's odd plot. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Bit weird. Ollie is streaming. Ollie has not been streaming much recently because he's been away, so we should go raid Ollie and solo him. So thank you everyone for watching. Mostly to keep me company before I go fucking doolally playing this bloody nonsense. And I'll see you all again very, very soon, where we'll do more silliness. Cheers all, love all of you, take care, mwah, peace.